Hi everyone, welcome to Little Diamond Yoga Stories with me, Megan. Okay, Little Diamond Yoga Stories is all about learning a new story and doing some yoga poses as we go along. So copy the moves that I do and try and have some fun. Okay, let's start our yoga as we always start our yoga by crossing our legs, bringing our hands to our heart and saying our secret yoga hello, namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Okay, now today's story is all about a rabbit. So let's start in our rabbit pose. Come on to your knees with your bottom down. Then take your head down to the floor. Take your hands behind your back and hook them together and lift them up as your rabbit ears. Now the rabbit in our story is called Ron. Ron is so excited because tomorrow it's Ron's birthday. He has got a very busy day today to get ready for tomorrow. First, he's going to help Mum make his cake. Sitting on your bottoms with your legs out wide. Take your arms out wide and then twist to look over one shoulder, and we're going to get some butter. Okay, get the butter, scoop it out and plop it into your bowl. Scoop and plop. One more time, scoop and plop. Well done. Take your arms out wide again and this time twist to look over the other shoulder. And we're going to get some sugar. Shake in the sugar, shake, shake, shake. Shake in the sugar, shake, shake, shake. Well done. Okay, take your arms out wide again and look over that first shoulder again, and we're going to get some eggs. We're going to pop our eggs in by giving them a crack. Okay, you ready? We've got 3 eggs. Off we go. Crack, that's 1. Crack, that's 2. Crack, that's 3. And then finally we need some flour. Take your arms out wide again and look over that last shoulder and get some flour. And then shake, shake, shake in the flour. Well done. And now we need to mix up all of our ingredients. Pick up your wooden spoon and we're going to stir all the ingredients together. Mix, mix, mix. Okay, pop that wooden spoon down, then pick up your other wooden spoon. And we're going to keep on stirring all the ingredients. Mix, mix, mix. Well done. Now Ron's mum takes the cake and goes and puts it in the oven. So Ron decides to blow up 3 birthday balloons. Cross your legs. And you're going to cup your hands around your mouth like this. And then we're going to take a big breath in through our nose. And then blow out our mouths and blow up our balloons. They're very big birthday balloons. Let's blow up another one. Cup your hands around your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And then blow up your balloon. Okay, one more. Cup your hand around your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Well done. Okay, now Ron hangs up a birthday banner. Standing up and take your feet together. Bring your hands to your heart and lift them above your head. And then we're going to bend this way and that way. And this way and that way as we hang up a birthday banner. Well done. Now Ron is going to write some quick birthday reminders to his friends. Now remember to come to his party. So back onto our bottoms with our legs open wide. Pick up your pencil and then write those reminders. Oh, that hand's getting tired. Pop that pencil down and pick up another one and write some more reminders. Then Ron jumps onto his bicycle and rides to his friends' houses to deliver his reminders. So onto your backs and lift your feet up in the air with your knees bent, and then pedal your bicycle. Well done. Ron delivers a reminder to his friend Millie the mouse. Let's go into our mouse pose. Onto your knees with your bottom down, and then take your head to the floor and tuck your arms in tight to your side and squeak, squeak, squeak like a mouse. He takes another reminder to his friend Cassie the cat. Onto your hands and knees, trying to keep that back nice and straight. And then meow like a cat. And he also takes a reminder to Oscar the owl. On your knees, bring your hands between your knees, and when we breathe in, we're going to go twit, and breathe out, twoo. And again, twit, twoo, twit, twoo. Ron has delivered all of his party reminders for tomorrow, so he heads back home, standing up. Take your feet wide and your hands to your heart and lift them above your head into your house pose. When Ron gets home, he decides to go to bed, because the sooner he goes to sleep, the sooner he will wake up for his birthday. So we're going to lie down on our sides like Ron in his bed, all excited for his birthday and his birthday party. The next morning, Ron wakes up. He stretches his body out long, stretching out his toes and stretching his arms up in the air above his head. And then he sits up. He is so excited. Ron cannot wait. Standing up, he runs down the stairs. Ron sees his mum, his dad and his brother Rodney, and they shout, "Happy birthday, Ron!" Let's shout "Happy birthday, Ron" ourselves after 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Ron! Ron sits down, coming onto your knees with your bottom down, taking your head to the floor, and then hook your hands together behind your back and lift up your rabbit ears like Ron, sitting down, ready to open his presents. The first present Ron opens is a helicopter, a toy helicopter. Standing up with your feet together, and then sit down as though you're sitting in a chair, and then take your arms out wide and twist your body to the side, so one arm is in front of you and one arm is behind you, into your helicopter pose. Well done. Ron also gets a ride on car. Coming onto your bottoms with your legs out straight in front of you. Let's turn on the engine of his ride on car. Boom, 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 boom. Hold that steering wheel. And he decides to ride it round the living room this way. And that way. And he rides it up. And he rides it down. There's a few hills and bumps inside his living room because Rob lives in a burrow under the ground. Okay, he turns off his ride-on car and he opens his last present. Inside, Ron finds a teddy bear. A new teddy bear for him to cuddle. Coming onto your knees. And take your hands out wide. And then wrap them around your body like a big, big hug, as though you're cuddling Ron's brand new teddy bear. Well done. Later that day, Ron hears the doorbell, rubbing your ears from the bottom all the way to the top and back down again. He goes to open the door. He's coming up on your knees. Take one leg out to the side and lift up your opposite arm and then open up his front door. Whoop. It's Ron's friends, ready for his party. Coming back up, Ron lets them in. Bring your leg back and then he closes the door behind them. Take out your other leg and lift up your opposite arm and close the door. Well done. Inside, Ron's friend, Cassie, sees Ron's brand new helicopter. She goes over to take a look. Let's go into our Cassie the kitten pose. Onto your hands and knees with your back straight and then meow like a cat. Cassie really likes the helicopter. She says, Ron, can I have a turn please? Ron, come onto your knees and drop your bottom. Take your head down to the floor and then hook your hands behind you and lift up your rabbit ears like Ron. Ron says, no, it's my turn. Cassie the kitten, back into your cat pose on your hands and knees. And then this time we're going to meow a little sadly. Because Cassie the kitten feels a little bit sad about Ron shouting at her and not sharing his new helicopter. She goes to the corner, onto your bottoms and hug your knees. She sits in the corner and hugs her knees, not wanting to play anymore. Next, Oscar the owl spots Ron's ride-on car. He thinks it looks really cool. Oscar the owl goes over to take a look. Onto your knees. Bring your hands between your knees, and when we breathe in, we're going to go up and say twit. Okay, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Twit. Twoo. Twit. Twoo. Oscar says, Ron, can I have a go on your ride-on car, please? Ron, back into our rabbit pose, onto your knees with your bottom dropped. Bring your head to the floor and then hook your hands behind you and lift them above your back like your rabbit ears. Ron says, no, it's my turn. He jumps into the ride-on car while holding the helicopter and drives off. Oscar the owl also feels a little bit sad now. He goes and sits next to Cassie, hugging your knees, and looks at her all sad too. He doesn't want to play anymore either. Then, Millie the mouse sees Ron's new teddy bear. Oh, it looks so snuggly. She wants to give it a big cuddle. Let's go into our mouse pose. Onto your knees. Take your head to the floor and then tuck those arms in tight and squeak, squeak, squeak like a mouse. Millie says, Ron, can I give your new teddy bear a cuddle? Ron, let's go into our rabbit pose, hooking your hands behind your back and lift up those rabbit ears. Ron says, no, it's my turn. He grabs the teddy bear while riding in the ride-on car and flying the helicopter and zooms off around the room. Millie the mouse now also feels a bit sad. She sits down in the corner with Cassie and Oscar and cuddles her knees, feeling really sad. She doesn't want to play anymore. The 3 friends look at each other. They're not having any fun. They decide to go home. Standing up, Take your legs out wide and bring your hands to your heart and lift them above your head, showing the 3 animals going to their home in house pose. Okay, going down onto your knees. The next day, after Ron's amazing birthday, he had so much fun at his party. Ron decides that he wants to have even more fun with his friends because for some reason they left a bit early yesterday. So he decides to give Oscar a call. Come onto your bottoms and take your legs out in front of you, nice and straight. Ron picks up the telephone and he calls up Oscar. Hi, Oscar! Do you want to come play in my house? Oh, you're too busy? Oh, you going to the park? Okay, then bye, bye. He puts the phone down. Oscar doesn't want to come and play. Ron decides to phone up Cassie. Pick up the other telephone. Hi, Cassie, it's Ron. Do you want to come and play in my house? Oh, Millie's there. That's okay, she can come too. Oh, you both too busy? Okay then, bye. Ron puts the telephone down. And then come up and hug your knees, because now Ron is feeling a little bit sad. His friends can't come round and play with him. Ron's dad gets a board game to play with Ron to try and cheer him up. Come onto your bottoms and open your legs out wide. Ron picks up the dice and gives them a shake. He rolls the dice and then moves his counter. Ron got 6. Let's do 6 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ron got a 6 and he gets another turn. He picks the dice up and gives them another shake. And he rolls them. And this time he gets 2. We're going to go 1, 2. My turn again! He picks up the dice. Ron's dad looks at him and puts his hands onto his hips, standing up with your feet together. Bring your hands to your hips. He says, Ron! What are you doing? You're not sharing. If you don't share and you don't take turns, you won't have any friends. Ron, onto your bottoms, hugging your knees, looks at his dad, feeling all sorry for himself. If he doesn't share, he doesn't take turns, he'll have no friends. Suddenly, Ron realises something. He looks at his dad and he says, Dad, I've got to go! Ron stands up and then he picks up his 3 brand new toys. He picks up his helicopter first. Let's bend over and pick it up. Well done. And then he picks up his teddy bear, bending over and pick up his teddy bear. But then Ron realises that both his hands are full and he's still got his ride-on car. He knows what he'll do. He gets into his ride-on car, sitting down with your legs out straight in front of you. And he pops his teddy bear one side of him, pat that down, and his helicopter the other side, pat that down. And then he turns on his ride-on car, holding that steering wheel. And Ron decides to drive his ride-on car to the park. He's sure he remembers that Oscar said he was playing there today. So he has to go this way. And then he has to go that way. And then he goes up the hill. And he goes down the hill. And then he can see the park in the distance. He arrives there and turns off his ride-on car and has a look at the park. Get out your super spectacles. Ron can see Oscar playing on the slide. He can also see Cassie and Millie are here too. Millie's on the roundabout and Cassie's on the swing. Ron creeps over to them, up onto your feet, and we're going to tiptoe over to the park. Ron comes down onto his knees and looks at his friends. He has a little cough to get their attention. Oscar, Cassie and Lily look at Ron, and Ron says, "Your turn!" Oscar, Cassie and Lily smile and run over. Oscar gets inside the ride-on car. Cassie gets the helicopter and starts flying it round. And Lily sits with a big cuddle on the teddy bear. Oh, they are so happy. Ron looks at his friends and realises they want to play with him now. Ron loves watching his friends play, and it's such a sunny day. He decides to lie down on the grass in a warm piece of sun, lying on your backs with your arms by your sides and your eyes closed, because you don't want the sun getting in them. Ron's closing his eyes, and he's got a big smile on his face. He was a little bit sad when his friends didn't want to play with him. But Ron soon realised not the reason they didn't want to play with him because Ron was not being a kind friend. Ron was not sharing or taking turns. And because of that, his friends did not want to play with him. But as soon as he decided to share his brand new toys, they wanted to play and be his friend. So Ron found out that when he shared and took turns, it also made him happy as well as his friends. Because when he wasn't sharing and taking turns, he was sad because his friends did not want to play. Ron will remember from now on to make sure he is a kind friend, and to make sure he shares, and to make sure he takes turns. Well done, Ron. Okay, then wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And then bring your knees up and give them a hug. Roll onto your side and push yourself up with your leg, and then sit with your legs crossed. Bring your hands to your heart. And we're going to say our yoga goodbye, namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me at Little Diamond Yoga Stories today. See you again soon. Bye.